Chara yung mare. Kasi di kang ito. Chara yung mare.
Sasunzi.
Yung mare na ito. Mare.
Sasunzi.
Ano yung mare?
Ne mare? Ne mare?
Ay na. Şurada su kenarı.
지경 mare?
La.
Senyo mare?
Madi çıkçır. Madi tanda sembu yoradım diyorlar. Sembu koyuyor mare.
Cemil.
Mare sembu mabonu şurada yağmadığını kamiti girmiş. İndiran session diyor. Kadın regular namına sınavına gidiyor.
Vah.
Bakın.
Tansız diyor.
La. Mare yung mare bir şey. Yung mare bir şey. Chỉ có kho mà con cái gì sẽ bên trên như thế được. iPad ले रहा हूँ iPad साइंस
Decoration. Decoration camera very good. Very good. Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yes.
So thank you very much. Did you all your prayers? Happy birthday. The operation was just like short street. I fell asleep. The water that's finished. Finished in the time. And the doctors are very efficient. Very efficient. Okay,
Good evening, Sajid Ramazan Bashir, Karen Bashir, and ABC Sangha, the Sangha here, all Tamil brothers and sisters, students. Thank you very much for coming here together tonight. We're very privileged to have our dear group, Captain Ramazan Bashir, with us tonight for the Holiness Birthday Puja. So thank you, Ramazan, for coming to Singapore. And we beseech you, please come back again and again, and please live forever. So we are really privileged this time, really unexpected. Captain Rinpoche has chosen to come to Singapore, was met with treatment, and treatment has been outstanding success. And today, this afternoon, Rinpoche was discharged from the hospital, and he was supposed to be resting upstairs, but he so kindly consented to come down and join us in this puja today. So the hands clasped, and yes, with due respect, Captain Rinpoche, we beseech you, please live long. On this day, Buddha's birthday, we also celebrate your long life and birthday today, especially for Buddha's long life, and live together until samsara ends. Thank you, Lord, for the permission.
So today, who has embodied all the numberless past, present, future Buddhas, and 10 directions. And from whom, with the sentence being received, all the past, present, future happiness. After enlightenment. And who guide us closely, who guide us all the time up to the enlightenment, up to his attainment. So guide us. So, details, details I'm thinking to explain after our business prayer finish, our business prayer. Then after some explanation. But anyway, so that Philip, Lama Philip, he had dreamed that he was given advice by his Master Lama to stop practicing today this, that which we practiced was sort of reserved and practicing for a long time. Because the monastery. Why I became a monk in Tibet, Choma Geshe Choma Tonga Gomba, started by great yogi. They had guru, few lamas, great practitioners, that guru in Zhang. So after some years, they all did practice. Then the guru sent everyone to a different direction of Tibet. And Choman Geshe, which is the great yogi, he was told by his guru to go to the eastern part of Tibet, to Tomo. Where the Sikkim is, that part, Tomo, is in Tibet. That's near Sikkim. So that you will be beneficial. Then one Lama, after many years practice with the Guru, then sent her to Upper Tibet, said, you'll be okay, just able to do your own practice. And so it's when the Lamas were sent to different parts of Tibet. They predicted what they can be beneficial or couldn't do their own practice or things like that. So Choman Geshe lived in jungles. So, ascetic, wandering yogis or great yogi. So lived in jungles. So not eating, but I think maybe the big animal, gorillas were bringing fruit in the cave. So the sheep herd of a rich family in Tomo saw this happening. So then sometimes you see a monk coming out, and sometimes gorillas bringing fruit inside. So then he told his whom he is working for, his sheep herd. So told the family, the mother, there's a monk in the forest living. So then he said to go there and invite him to our home, at our home, to live. So a shepherd went there and explained the monk, and then the monk accepted to come down. So then after 1 year, then he asked the benefactor, the wealthy Tibetan lady, that he wants to build a monastery. So after 1 year, then they start to build a monastery for him. So it's called Choma Tungar Kompa. So it's yes. So I became monk there. I came from Seoul, Kambu. But anyway, it's a long story, but I want to tell you, waste your time. So so I became monk, but I spent 6 months in the monastery afterwards. But I lived in Pagri 3 years. Pagri is in close Bhutan, and it's a big business place. And Kalimpong from India, all the business, they have tomato, the cups, and all this comes there. Then from Lhasa, from Lhasa, they bring the material. then they bring goods from Zhang, Shikaze, and then there's a big business place. They are like 3 years, and when they do the puja every day, I said one day free. I don't know, one day. I think there's no benefit to, I don't know how they happen, but each year 1 day free. But New Year, you have 2 or 3 days free, I'm not sure, I don't know. So then 1 day becomes very long, because usually we do puja, come back around 4 like that. Go maybe 8 o'clock, something around. And so after dinner, finish puja, the dinner, they come back. Your smart food. And then your bell buzzer text in some jhana and come back. And I remember, and so that I spent 3 years in public. But I memorize text in the morning, in the evening time, morning and evening. So then I offered examination in the Gamba, in the public, among the sanghas. So in the front, the Unze who lead the puja, so he's a throne. So in the front that I said on the floor, then I recite. Then you see, he will ask, recite from here, recite from here, recite from here, like that. He turns on some pages. So it goes like that, and I think it was. I think it went quite well. I think so. He said at the end, "You did a good job." I think it's something like that. You did well examination, but I was not regarded or Chönze is a special who made a special offering in the monastery. Then you go by Chönze. I don't know what exactly this is, but Chönze. So I think I was the last line. Was I was a new monk, so last line. There was another Chönze. Chönze, I think it was maybe better. So he, at the door, he said, "Oh, I did better examination than you." He said, when they come on the door. So then I started giving the protection. The neck, the protection, the red said, I started from Bhutan. When I was escaping from Tibet, so Bhutan, there's a lot of people working, building houses, and somehow they heard, and then a lot of Buddhans come to get this blessing. So because I have some monks from Geshe's monastery, so they made the blessing and gave. So that's my, no, there's no blessing, it's giving, they do that. And so the Bhutan kind of started the act of the control, say I'm Lama, so acting started like that. So anyway, so like that. What I want to say. Then I did the examination. That's right. Then got back to went to the monastery. Then to the examination. They said this is one. But at that time, Tibet was overtaken by Communist China. Sorry, long time already. I think 9 months ago, before I escaped from Tibet through Bhutan to India. So like that, I don't know why I was talking about. I forgot. Yeah. So I don't know. That doesn't matter. Also, that's the reason why I was Lama is my teacher. Why we were practicing Todja was because why I practiced Todja was mainly from that monastery. That monastery, that Rinpoche, to a great yogi, that I think might be a follower, the Pamaka, the Jingbo. So I think, that monastery practices as a main kind of like their protector. So I think they kind of so much puja of that country, Pagri, trauma, and this is Toje. So that's how it continued, not from Sulukumbu, continued Baksa, so like that for a long time. And then there was a lot of talk about Toje, so then he's going to explain then. Do some time. His students gave explanation, Lama and myself, for half hour or 1 hour or something. Then did not finish, so his students called us again tomorrow. Then do the rest explanation and then after some time, then I kind of stopped. So I had a dream that oracle, who often I go to see, consult, which Lama to invite the centers, FPMT centers, which Lama, so things like that, and took clarifications near the hospital, so to find it, so to not mislead the people and protect the people as well, the students, and so I go up in there. He gives them permission. He gives them a special kind of frequency. I can involve in the time when I go down there. Others people, they have to wait for 15 days. Then there's more people collectively, then easy to do. But then you have difficulties to history many times. So So I had a dream of him, whom I invoked consult. I got to consult about basically about the center. Many invitation lamas and things like that to teach Dharma initiation, things like this, so that to be more careful. So I had a dream of him. After I decided to leave, then I had a dream of him, and he gave me kata rolled, not new one, put it on the table. Then he explained me thank, then he disappeared, the dream. So there was very, very clear proof that, that I decided to say goodbye, you see. So there wasn't any kind of harm or something, kind of disturbances. I think there was peacefully done. I think it's like that. So I'm just involved to explain some details. But anyway, so his own advice to him, to Lama Philippe, that do not practice Tajai. I think you were practicing before, then his own advised him in the dream to not practice Tajai. For example, I'm giving example of guidance. So even you don't have special connection, or there's or something, but then they also tell us the young Rinpoche, his family, the few sisters, and one Omla who lives in America and practices Tajai. Practice was just you do some immortal lamas and they do some puja. So it's basically like that. And the purpose, success, work, business, you know. So she got dream of His Holiness. She got dream of His Holiness. No, not that she has a particular connection to His Holiness, not like that. She got dream to not practice Thaja. His own advice to her in the dream. So like that happens. Like that, people I heard, but there, I'm sure there are many people who dreams of His Holiness giving advice. So this not to not lead life in the big mistaken way. This can destroy which destroys your life, which destroys your liberation, your enlightenment. Can do you make your life total black, can do burn, destroy. To not so like that. I'm just giving an example. So the very important guidance in the life, so the wrong practice, so that to not to do. So it's not give advice in the dream like that. I'm just bring up some examples like that. How His Holiness the guide, even the people don't have a particular connection with His Holiness or close to His Holiness or nothing. You see. So I'm just giving an idea. So like that. So definitely. So if your heart, definitely your heart rely on His Holiness, and you open, you do request, request the success of realizations and the blessings in your heart, and to transform to bless your heart, to transform, you see, into the path to enlightenment, and all this, to realize it's open His Holiness emphasizes bodhicitta and emptiness. That's often when He talks every time, that's the kind of basic life foundation. So anyway, so you see, you practice, like that from your heart, from your side, rely on request and rely on His Holiness. And definitely from His Holiness side, definitely all the time guide you, life to life, after enlightenment, life to life, for sure. So that's, but details, a little bit details, I want to explain after the prayer is finished, okay? So thank you very much. Yeah. Okay.
Là.
Power of the truth of the three rest upon us, the blessings of all the Buddha. By the Bodhisattvas, Aryas, Mandavata, Manjushri, and so forth, unimaginable and inexhaustible, equally the sky, the rise, and the presence of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, we receive.
Consider transmigrated beings of love as long as the sky endures, and turn the wheels of the outer inner and secret down.
Page 40. So we're reciting English. To the assembly of most high teachers, of present and past, the miraculous dance of the body, speech, and mind of the innumerable Buddhas, manifesting in accord with aspirant spiritual capacities, the wish-granting jewel, the source of all virtue and goodness. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion. The attending Yaso, protector of land and snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the assembly of all meditational deities, manifesting as countless mandalas and divinities, the magical clouds of immaculate transcendentalism, reaching to the furthest expanse of space of ultimate reality. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion. The Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To all the victorious Buddhas of the three times, endowed with 10 powers, and who are even masters of the gods, and whose attributes of perfections are the source of all compassionate deeds, benefacting the vast ocean-like realm of sentient beings. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion. The Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the assembly of sacred doctrine embodied in the three vehicles, supremely supreme, a jewel treasure of enlightenment, stainless, unchanging, eternally good, and the glory of all virtues, which actually liberates beings from the sufferings of the three woes. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion. The Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To all members of the enlightening noble spiritual community, who never stray from the thoroughly liberating elemental city, who possess the wisdom eye that directly sees the profound truth, and the highest valor to destroy all machinations of secular existence. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion. The Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the assembly of heroes and darkies, heavenly beings of the three worlds, who appear in the highest paradises, in the sacred places and in the cremation grounds, and who, through creative play in the 100-fold experiences of bliss and happiness, support practitioners in their meditation on the excellent path. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion. The Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. To the ocean of protectors endowed with eyes of transcendental wisdom, the powerful guardians and upholders of the teaching, who wear inseparably on their metal cloths the knots symbolizing their pledge to the Vajra holder. To you we offer our prayers with fervent devotion. The Tenzin Gyatso, protector of the land of snows, live for 100 eons. Shower on him your blessings, so that his aspirations are fulfilled without hindrance. Thus, to this congregation of excellent, undeceiving refuge, we pray that by the power of this prayer, expressed from a heart filled with fervent devotion and humility, may the bodies
speech and mind of the sole savior of the land of snows, the supreme Nawan Yasan Jantin Gasto, the indestructible, unfluctuating, and unceasing. May the 400 eons, seated on a diamond throne, transcending decay and destruction. You are the jewel heart embodying all compassionate, beneficial deeds. O most courageous one, you carry on your shoulders the burden of all the goodness of the infinite lives. May all your noble aspirations be fulfilled as intended. By virtue of these, may the heavenly doors of the fortunate era open, eternally as a source of relief and respite for all beings. And may the auspicious signs which the end acts of existence can release, as the sacred teachings flourish through all times and in all realms. May the nectar stream of the blessing of the lotus holder always enter our hearts and nourish them with strength. May we please you with offerings of dedicated practice, and may we reach along the shores of perfect compassionate ease, through the blessings of the wondrous Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, by the infallible truths of the laws of dependent origination, and by the purity of our fervent aspirations, may the aims of our prayer be fulfilled without hindrance.
Buddha has inconceivable qualities. Dharma has inconceivable qualities. Sangha has inconceivable qualities. Then even devoting to the Buddha Dharma Sangha has inconceivable qualities. The rapid aspect, the result of devoting to Buddha Dharma Sangha has inconceivable qualities. To you the non-touching, to you the pure field of this there rise. Sanje yande same ja cheje yande same vegede same ja same chala teje namra memba same ja namda cheba mo. What's the name of this one? It's the name of this. What's the name of this?
microphone.
Even microphone is eating rice. Makes noise.
서자.
손대 주고. 병원 손대. 손대. 손대 주고. 내 자수 되냐? 그냥 된 자수만. 거로. Here's one verse I want to explain. Tibetan is Rajam Jawakundi Zevi Kuru. Ninto Tabus or Lajanji Chilekumbe, the winning within Cheba, Chijin 22 so that's that's all this. Other half part is composed by Jabjin, which is past life. The lower part is composed by Rulguru, Lamayesh Rulguru, and Jabjin, which is in Tibet, not in India, in Tibet. So Rajam Jawab, which is very cool, so I translate my own way. Rajam Jawab, which is very cool. So, see, so in this long succession of it says, there is a when you could not name, Tameshan, Givet Nandrula, Monastic, Tameshan, there is a Vachan, Lamar Mitchell, Tameshan, there is a Vachan, Lamar Mitchell, in numberless very old. During Buddhist activities, on that doesn't know the Shakyamuni Buddha, numberless past, present, future Buddhas, 10 direction Buddhas, all every single Buddha doing holy action. Zamatsen, who is doing the action, that's the Guru. So in this long system, your God is always there. Very, very important to come to know that. Amazon is about Lama Rinpoche, so on this to that Guru who does action of all the Buddha, to that Guru, Lama Rinpoche, precious Guru, I mean request from the heart. So in this long succession, yoga says that. So similar here.
Good.
Good. So, there is nobody who revealed the whole path to enlightenment. If you're going to look for, there's nobody except the virtual friend who revealed, who showed the whole path to enlightenment. So you see that has to be the holy action of numberless past Buddha, present, future Buddha, all the 10 direction Buddhas. So you see, manifesting that ordinary aspect which you can see, which is according to your karma, impure mind. So according to that, or appear to an ordinary aspect, so that you can see, you can communicate, you can receive teachings, initiations, instructions, advice. Like that, you see, some method so easy, method so easy to achieve enlightenment. That for numberless eons, even you try to achieve enlightenment, or then the numberless eons, or then sort of. But here you see, numberless Buddhas, the compassion embraces with all the sentient beings, and of course you are sorry. So all the manifesting in the aspect, ordinary aspect, which fits to your obscure mind, impure mind. So impure mind, so the aspect is manifested in the impure aspect, ordinary aspect. So that you see, that makes it so easy to for you to receive initiation, teachings, advice, whatever is needed. So it makes it so easy. By revealing his body, or especially the highest Tantra teaching, by revealing Tantra teaching, that makes it to achieve enlightenment in one life. Not all that, in the highest Tantra, Mahanatra Tantra, by revealing that, makes to achieve enlightenment in a brief lifetime and distant time, like Java, Saba, Minyata, Minerva, Minyatas, who achieves enlightenment in a brief lifetime of distant time. So that. I think I might have mentioned in the past, a long time ago, when I was going to the island of Java country. So you see, the three-time Buddhas, past, present, future, on the road of generation Buddhas, Guru Shakyamuni Buddha, Thara, Messiah Buddha, Manjushri, all the different level of commentators. However, their guiding you is no other way. Their guiding you to enlightenment, from lower realm, from samsara, from lower nirvana to enlightenment. There is no other to point out. There is no other at all to point out. You see, at all, you can't find it all except the gurus, or they have 1,000, or they have 100, or they have 1. So that's all the Buddhas, or the Catholic, that's the holy action of all, every single Buddha, every single, even the deity, even your own personal deity. So the deity is with this ordinary aspect, doing the whole action of your deity through this aspect. Also, like that, even the Guru scold you, shows upset or angry aspect, or scold you, or then all the three Buddhas, 10,000 Buddhas. You see, to purify. Zangyan Hiruga, a very high yogi, they Zangyan when the Guru beats you, it's initiation. Scolding, if the Guru does a wrathful scolding to you, then that Ratha mantra pacifies your life obstacles. Also, with Buddhas do not have anger attachment. So you see how possible, even Arhats don't have, so how Buddha can have ignorance and attachment, you understand? So, only great compassion embraces all sentient beings. No sentient beings left out. Not even a small ant is left out, not small tiniest insect in the water, ocean, the scientific mentioned, I don't know the name. So not left out at all. No, how much tiny it is. So Buddha's compassion embraces to all the sentient beings. So all like that. So you see, to bring to enlightenment for that reason. So there's a piece of obstacles, sometimes scold and sometimes, and say praise you, sometimes praise you. So various actions and praising you. That's why the initiation, then the sort of teachings, the rooms, commentaries, also all that you see. Oh, so yeah, so I'm saying that I was telling people last time, even during the teachings, even his students sneezes or his students coughs or wipes off the nose, but you should think you shouldn't look at ordinary. That time you should not think ordinary. Depending on the action, or that's the action of all the Buddhas. There is no wiping of nose, coughing, sneezing. Oh, that's all. Everybody has a special deity. All the Buddha's holy action for you to purify your mind, to bring to enlightenment. That's what you should think. Not only so as any. You see, how many birds of plants, that we have 1,000 or million, or how many birds of plants we have. Of course, the sound, I'm telling I'm Buddha, no, not at all. That may sound like that. Not at all. That's so it is there. And then it becomes such a heavy karma. And not at all. So, but you see that practice, do like that, we get the example as soon as what it does, all the Buddha's actions, any guru. You see that your practice, your guru practice, is that whatever it does, scold you, say, praising you, giving present to you, whatever. So it's all Buddha's actions. I'm making it sound longer so that imprints you on your mind. Leaves imprint on your mind. So to not forget. Very, very important practice. So like that. So awareness, this is all the Buddha when you meet. So that's all Buddha's awareness. Awareness, Buddha practice. You understand? So whatever the Guru does, not giving teachings, anything. So that's so important. So the Guru's actions, then to never rise heresy in 1 second. But the rising heresy is the biggest obstacle. That's the biggest obstacle destroys your enlightenment. You are benefiting to all the sentient things. It doesn't happen, but it's blocked. doesn't happen. So, bring all the sentient beings to enlightenment by you doesn't happen that. So this is the most humble. So to not realize heresy in power, that object guru is the most important one in your life. So also sorry. The great yogi Zangwajari mentioned, if I can remember. 천대인제다, 땡땡 맞추나? 그래서 this always I remember to do this, remember the second word in the 천대인제다, 땡땡 맞추나? The 천대, so perfectly qualified the Kasar J publicly qualified one, I think Tenden Jedan. Lord, but I'm not sure to correct. Tenden Jedan, publicly qualified one. J is called perfect. So anyway, publicly qualified one. Tenden Matunam dependent arising and auspicious things dependent arising. If you didn't miss out, didn't lose, then sorry. Sorry. But the last two was but if you sorry, the second very important word, but I don't remember. So then you see all your wishes can succeed. All your wishes, there is enlightenment. Not that they're asking you to get pizza, not like that, marriage or children, not like that. You see, enlightenment. You know, enlightenment, you yourself free from that enlightenment and bring something to enlightenment. So all your wishes get fulfilled. If you, even all this, even all the sentient things, is bread. You're not, even all the sentient things, no relationship, no connection with all the sentient beings. All the sentient beings, they become negative. They are against you. Even the negative become true. But your guru, you see, tendency perfect one. If you guru, then the Majuna is a dependent aspiration. If you didn't lose, didn't lose, then even you see you broke the relationship and you broke even all sentences may become against you. Still, you see, you have all the success. In enlightenment, everything success. Okay, now if you miss the dependent the auspicious action with the perfect one, then even all the sentence become your nyan, relative. All your become family, your relative, your friend, your best friend. What the use? What is the use for? No enlightenment. You see, doesn't make free from Lord and free from samsara, free from Lord Nirvana. Nothing. You see, even all sentences become your friend, your relative, your family. What's the use? You understand? This is very, very important. Especially using your emotions with the guru. You don't know how to practice, and then you have a lot of emotions. Or this word is very important to remember. You understand? There's stories, but I won't tell. It may take time. So anyway, so my story, see? Not other story, not others' mistake. So anyway, I mentioned this word. So Rajan Jawabunji Zebikur, Rajan Jawabunji Zebikur, Ningdo Tangwar Sung Lapsenchi, Chilekubi, Nuinimuti, Sheba, Chijin Sunju to be incredible words. I mean, all, but that I want to mention this. Rajan Jawabunji Zebikur. So, Rajam means the infinite. Jalva is Buddha, victorious one. Kunji or Zebikur, his own is taking the responsibility of the holy action of all the infinite Buddha. So whatever his own does, sometimes his own shows, when he talks bodhicitta, like that is Christ, you know. So that's showing us numberless past, present, future Buddha, 10,000 Buddhas, showing us better crying to you, so that to generate bodhicitta, to generate renunciation, to realize how samsara is the nature of suffering, your samsara, and other beings samsara, other sentient beings, nature of suffering, and to the important renunciation and the body, compassion, bodhicitta. So you see, so emphasize that. So then see all the Buddhas showing you crying to the aspect, you see. Like that. Rajan Jawab, which is Zebikur, as soon as taking the responsibility on Zebikur's holy action now, all the infinite Buddhas. The heart, then in the brave heart, most brave heart, carrying on the shoulder, carrying on the shoulder, the luggage we carry on the shoulder, so advantage in the temples and Latin. So all the numberless Buddha, past, present, Buddha, you see, all the holy action, to do the holy action, the responsibility, all the brave heart, such a brave heart, then holding, you see, on the shoulder, Tavasoma, Lapsin cheese, great holy action, chilies, the holy action, holy action over the great great blessing or great, the realizations. So benefit to all the sentient beings. The holy action, so holy action of great qualities, benefit to all the sentient beings. So there's two Buddha's holy action. One is possessed by Buddha's own mind, one is within our sentient beings. Whenever we create, whenever we generate compassion, whenever we renunciation, generate bodhicitta, emptiness, whenever we generate virtue, that is one action of the Buddha's holy action, Zeba. One Buddha's holy action without sentiments. So that was taught. That one. So then they're benefiting to all the sentiments, So that is a jewel, the most important. So, because from that, then your happiness, your wishes, previous Lord, samsara, nirvana, enlightenment, free all, and then bring all that sentence to enlightenment. Everything happens through that. So that is that whole action of the Guru. The numberless Buddhas, the Kunpen, benefit all sentimental, then you have that. So that in the reading which is like jewel, heart, most important, Sheba, so as well his own is thinking. As his own is thinking, then exactly to be succeed simultaneously. So that's the rough translation. That well, I don't know. You might think his own is not there, but reality is not there. Reality is only there. On the throne, reality. You have to know that. So He's going to see you all the time. It would depend. He's going to see you day and night. Whatever you're doing, He's going to see all the time. So you know that. So because of the past numberless Buddha, present, future numberless Buddha, they see you all the time without break, even a second. Being distracted away from that. No, there's not even a second of that. Okay, thank you very much.
Please refer to Red Prayer Book, Volume 1, page 275. History Supreme Immortality, Normal Supplication. 275. Vijaya, all-conquering goddess, whose lunar-like face changes with our changing face. The faintest cooling ray of whose mantra name allays the fiery pain of our lives' final end. Rainmaker, at that brings forth life's rain. Here now grant your gifts. Victorious goddess, grant life without end. Hear our prayer, O Lama, whom we revere. You who bear the name of He who fearlessly holds the living essence of the pure paradigmatic doctrine of the victors, of He alone adornment of the earth, of He a guide to sublime liberation, the sphere of peace. Precious treasure of precise and subtle reasoning, golden is a light of bright unburning wisdom, clarifying without confusion to two truths amongst the multiplicity of things. Rama remained immutably amongst us, the radiant Dharma sun, skilled in sprinkling the waters of healing, fulfilling needs, benefiting all. A laughing smile revealing pearls of skill, humility, and constancy. A deep milky sea of the liquid moon of morality. Rama remained immutably amongst us, one supremely worthy of veneration. The moon of your Mahayana eye, the ring round by the feeble and holy temple of unsullied unsurpassed resolve, bring these worlds to the mouths of space, and rounded seas of the happiness of now and bliss of always. Rama remained immutably amongst us, a moon guiding our way. Your teachings are vast, spreading rivers of celestial nectars. Your dialectics an invincible Katini-Vajra weapon. Your writings, thousand petal lotuses unfolding their glory. Lama remained immutably amongst us, the guardian of highest knowledge. By the might of seas of spiritual masters, deities, and doctrine practice, by the power of the profound dependent rising,
Please recite 3 times. Again, the offer, class offering the we will cut the cake, okay? Me too. Om Namah Bhagavate Vedasara Pamatana Tadakataya Arahata Singhasamada Dayata Om Beza Beza Maha Beza Maha Beza Beza Maha Beza Beza Maha Beza Maha Beza Meza Basada Mana Beza Sawaka Maha Arana Bishitna Om Namah Bhagavate Vedasara Pamatana Tadakataya Arahata Singhasamada Beza Beza Maha Tanta Beza Maha Beza Beza Maha Beza Maha Sagama Avarana Bishitana Bezaya So Amanama Bhagavata Bidasara Bamura Tadakataya Arahata Singha Sambudaya Tayata Beta Beta Maha Beta Maha Nimanda Masana Mana Beta Savakama Avarana Bishitana Kunja Sungeta Mada Sangeta Jisambatam Jika Jiya Lavata Sunyeta Adan Jambata Jiya Namata Jisanjime Javitaka Choa Juna Shiva Sangeta Jisambata Jana Baba Jambata Kunda Sangpala Sabe Namba Jiva Shiva Jijibu Sanjime Java Sami Shiva Nangata Nyamba Jo Oh, then Kaswara Oh, like sky or then her limitless oh, the cake to nectar. All the echoes was great bliss, that not all that. Oh, then over to his son is the generator, like sky, all the group bliss, that. Oh, think that, and then the message treats you, Guru Suleman Dhammakaya quickly. So, on the cut cake, so now as wisdom realizes emptiness, I think. Then kick yesterday, because of the ignorance, root of samsara, hold the eye, I guess, as existing from society, as a appeared. So that's ignorance cutting. So good to think that when you cut the cake, so cut cake or vegetable or meat or tomato or whatever it is, here's the onion.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, your holiness. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, your holiness. Happy birthday to you. And to the Great Festival Prayer Book, page 22. To recite in English, invocation. You who are the three refuges in all times and directions, along with your attendants, out of your wisdom and compassion, please pay attention to us afflicted transitory beings. By your magical powers, which are unobstructed throughout the immeasurable universe, Please come here and be seated in the midst of an ocean of clouds of offerings. In the center of this land, as level as the palm of the hand, decorated with jeweled ornaments, and adorned with trees, streams, and lakes. Is a square palace made of jewels with 4 doors. You, the protectors of transmigratory beings, who compassionately place those who subdue this time of conflict on the path to liberation, Supreme Muni, the great Lord. Please come to this place and be seated on cushions adorned with the lotus, sun, and moon. All your conquerors of the 10 directions, along with your children, you will dry up the ocean of delusions with the blazing fire of your wisdom, as well as the sangha of hearers of the 10 directions. You who are praised as a field of merit for liberation, I beseech you to abide here. When I invoke you to this place of offering, please come by virtue of these offerings for the welfare of transmigratory beings. Dharma protectors, loving hearts, to you who hold the protector of transmigratory beings, the lion of the Shakyas, entrusted the teachings of the Buddha. You who open the chest of the precious teachings, I beseech you to abide here. When I invoke you for the purpose of spreading the holy Dharma, please come by virtue of these offerings for the welfare of transmigratory beings. You who receive the precepts of the Muni and bear the victory banner of the teachings, Angaja, Hajita, Vanavasi, Kalika, Vajraputra, Bhadra, Kanaka Vatsa, Supreme Kanaka Bharavata, Haraya Akula, Rahula, Chuda Antaka, Pindola, Bharavaja, Antaka, Nagasina, Gopaka, Anabela. Please come to this place along with your retinues. You who have attained Buddhahood, the perfections of the dominant and exalted wisdom, yet take the aspect of hearers by the power of those who subdue. You 16 arhats who protect the Dharma with special enlightened activities, please come here and be seated on these cushions. Guardians of the teachings, you who consider the scriptures of the Sugata to be foremost, you 16 arhats who forsook your own welfare and earnestly work for the welfare of others in the jungle of samsara, please come to this place by the power of your promises and compassion. I beseech you, Upasaka, who with your firm words of truth, please grant me refuge, becoming the servant of the 3 rare sublime ones. When I invoke you to this place of precious merit, please come by virtue of these offerings for the welfare of transmigratory beings. Bhagavans, it is wonderful that you have come here. Bhagavans, please remain. As long as we have merit and fortune, and as long as we make offerings to you, I bow at the Vajra lotus feet, Guru whose body is like a jewel. Due to your kindness, the state of great bliss can be attained in but an instant. Please bless the teachings to flourish. The Savior having great compassion, the Teacher having all understanding, the field of merit with qualities like a vast ocean. To you, the one gone to substance, I prostrate. Please bless the teachings to flourish. The purity that frees one from attachment, the virtue that frees one from the lower realms, the one path, the sublime pure reality. Through the Dharma that pacifies, I prostrate. Please bless the teachings to flourish. Those who are liberated and who also show the path to liberation. The holy field qualified with realizations, who are devoted to the moral precepts. To you, the sublime community intending virtue, I prostrate. Please bless the teachings to flourish. You who purify every unfortunate vibration of all the transmigratory deeds of all 3 realms and turn the wheel of Dharma, I bow to the lion of the Shakyas. Please bless the teachings to flourish. You will completely liberate from all force and are adorned with all good qualities. You who are the sole friend of all fellow beings, I prostrate to the omniscient one. please bless the teachings to flourish. You who have abandoned rebirth, and fear by this method, and teach dependent and related arising, I prostrate to Munindra, please bless the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you whose body is matchless, beautiful, the color of gold, and when you gaze and never satisfies. You who have one face, your right hand suppressing the earth, and your left in meditative backwards. You who are seated in the larger position, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Elder Agata, who are surrounded by 1,300 Arahats on great Mount Kailash. You who hold an incense bowl and a fan, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Ajita, who are surrounded by 100 Arahats on the face of Mount Rishi. You whose two hands are in meditative equipoise, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Nanasingh, who are surrounded by 1,400 Arahats, a 7-leaf cake. You who flatten and hold the fan, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Kalika, who are surrounded by 1,100 Arahats in copper country of rose apple land. You who hold a pair of gold earrings, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Archdeputra, who are surrounded by 1,000 Arahats on the island of Sri Lanka. You who flatten and hold the fan, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Bhattara, who are surrounded by 1,200 Arahats in Yamuna River land. You whose hands are in the Brahma explaining mudra and meditative equipoise, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Kanaka, who are surrounded by 500 great Arahats in the supreme holy place of Kashmir. You who hold the jeweled noose, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Kanaka Bharavaja, who are surrounded by 700 great Arahats in the western land of enjoying cattle. You whose two hands are in meditative equipoise, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Bakula, who are surrounded by 900 great Arahats in the northern land of unpleasant sound. You whose two hands hold the long noose, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Rahula, who are surrounded by 1,100 Arahats in the land of Priyangu. You who hold the jeweled crown, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Chuda Antaka, who are surrounded by 1,600 Arahats on Vulture Peak Mountain. You whose two hands are in meditative equipoise, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Indola Bharavaja, who are surrounded by 1,000 Arahats in the eastern land of noble body. You who hold the text in ounce gold, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Mataka, who are surrounded by 900 great Arahats in the abode of the 33 gods. You who hold the text and have the Dharma explaining mudra, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Nagasena, who are surrounded by 1,200 Arahats on the broad face of Kingdom Mountains. You who hold the lips and the eloquent staff, please bless the Guru's life to be stable, and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Upaka, who are surrounded by 1,400 Arhats on the Hula, king of mountains. You who hold the text in each of your hands, please bless the Guru's life to be stable and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Arya Elder Abheda, who are surrounded by 1,000 Arhats on the peak of snow mountains. You who hold the stupor of enlightenment, please bless the Guru's life to be stable and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, Vasaka Dhammatala, whose hair is tied up in a top knot. You who carry the text and abide in front of Amitabha, holding a fan and a glass, please bless the Guru's life to be stable and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate to you, the great kings, Vishwaratra, Virudaka, Virupaksa, and Vaishvarana, who subdue your own retinues and guard the four doors. Please bless the Guru's life to be stable and the teachings to flourish. I prostrate with supreme faith in every way to all of you who are worthy of veneration, bowing as many bodies as the number of all the agendas in the universe. Please bless the Guru's life to be stable and the teachings to flourish. You lions among humans, on to freedom in the present, past, and future, in the world's 10 directions. To all of you with lovely speech and sincere mind, I bow down. With an energy of aspiration for the Bodhisattva way, with a sense of deep respect, and with as many bodies as atoms of the world, to all you Buddhas visualized as real, I bow down. On every atom of Buddhas numberless as atoms, each amidst a host of bodhisattvas, and I am confident the sphere of all phenomena is entirely filled with Buddhas in this way, with infinite oceans of praise for you, and oceans of sound from aspects of my voice. I sing the breathtaking excellence of Buddhas, and celebrate all of you unto bliss. Beautiful flowers and lyrical gardens, sweet music, scented oils and parasols, sparkling lights and sunlight incense, I offer to you, victorious ones. Fine dress and fragrant perfumes, sandalwood powder heat high as Mount Meru, all wondrous offerings in spectacular array, I offer to you, victorious ones. With transcendent offerings, fearless and vast, with profound admiration for all the Buddhas, with strength of conviction in the Bodhisattva way, I offer and bow down to all victorious ones. Every harmful action I have done, with my body, speech, and mind, overwhelmed by attachment, anger, and confusion, all these I openly lay bare before you. I lift up my heart and rejoice in all positive potential of the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, of solitary realizers, hearers to training, and those beyond, and all ordinary beings. You who are the bright lights of worlds in 10 directions, who have attained the Buddha's omniscience through the stages of awakening, all of you who are my guides, please turn the supreme wheel of Dharma. With palms together, I earnestly request, you who may actualize Parinirvana, please stay with us for eons numberless as atoms of the world, for the happiness and well-being of all wanderers in samsara. Whatever slight positive potential I may have created, by paying homage, offering, and acknowledging my faults, rejoicing and requesting that the Buddhas stay and teach, I now dedicate all this for full awakening. Assembly of Arya Arhats and nations of Buddhas, you who protect the teachings for the welfare of transmigratory beings, you 16 Arhats who are the actual 3 rare sublime ones, please bless the teachings to remain forever. You, the host of 16,400, who are the nature of compassion, the host of retinues of 60 Arhats, who cross the ocean of existence unharmed without afflictions. Please bless the teachings to remain forever. You who are hearers of all sentient beings, Arhats, possessors of knowledge and magical animations, great bases of the generosity of all beings, supreme higher means, please bless the teachings to remain forever. By the power of my own and others' roots of virtue, may the teachings, the source of benefit and happiness, flourish. May we completely abandon all sufferings and their origins, that the ocean of existence might quickly dry out. May the ocean of merit be thoroughly completed, that the ocean of total wisdom be pure, that we may complete the entire ocean of good qualities, without exception, and become exalted in all worlds. May there be the auspiciousness of the Supreme Fearless Guru, who is undifferentiable from good qualities, accomplishes the enlightened activities of the three types, conquerors who have culminated the two directions, and enlightens those to be subdued of equal fortune. May there be the auspiciousness of the great architects who protect the teachings, and enact the welfare of transmigratory elites through compassionately taking the aspect of hearers as long as existence lasts. Although they are the conquerors and conquerors' children of the three times, for there to be happiness and excellence during the day, happiness and excellence during the night, happiness and excellence at midday, and continual happiness and excellence day and night. May there be the auspiciousness of the three rare sublime ones. Page 45, Prayer for Flourishing of His Teachings. Though he is the father and producer of all conquerors, as the conqueror's son, he produced the thought of upholding the conqueror's dharma in infinite worlds. Through his truth,
may the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. When of pure in the presence of Buddha Indra Ketu, he made his vow, the conqueror and his offspring, praise his powerful courage. Through his truth, may the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. That the means of pure view and conduct might spread, he offered a white crystal rosary to the sage, who gave him a conch and a prophesied. Through his truth, may the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. His pure view free of eternity or destruction, his pure meditation plans of God failing and fall, his pure conduct practice according to the conqueror's orders. May the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. Learned since he extensively sought out learning, rather rightly applied it to himself. Good delegating all for ease and doctrine. May the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. To be sure all scriptures, definitive and interpretive, were without contradiction, advice for one's personal practice, his thought form, his conduct. May the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. Listening to explanations of the three Pithakas, realized teachings, practice of the three trainings. His skilled and accomplished life story is amazing. May the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. Outwardly calm and subdued by the hearer's conduct, inwardly trusting in two stages practice, he aligned without clash the blue paths of Sutra and Tantra. May the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. Combining oneness explained as a causal vehicle, with great bliss achieved by method the effect vehicle, are essence of 80,000 Dharma bundles. May the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. By the power of the ocean of host-bound doctrine protectors, like the main guardians of the three beings past, the quick acting Lord Vajrayana Kamayana, may the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish. In short, by the lasting of the glorious Guru's lives, by the earth made full of good reverend holders of the teachings, and by the increase of power of his patrons, may the conqueror Losang's teachings flourish.
Back to page 42, dedication. By the force of the victorious ones of the heart, acting as our guide, and the virtuous strength in all our lives, may we never turn away for even a second from the pure path highly defined by the victorious ones. May I and all sentient beings be the teachings of the victorious one, Losang Dharma,
awaken animate life endowed with pure morality, a willing heart to believe the Bodhisattva's extensive deeds, and the yoga of the two stages, the supreme transcendental wisdom of non-dual faith and emptiness. May I not give rise to heresy for even a second. In regard to the actions of the glorious gurus, may I see why their actions are done as pure. With this devotion, may I receive the Guru's blessings in my heart. By the force of these praises and requests made to you, may all diseases in the spirit, poverty, and accords become, and may the dharma and good fortune increase in the regions in which I and others grow.
Due to all the past, present, and future merits collected by me, the numberless Buddhas and numberless sentient beings, in all the wars, sickness, famine, and economic problems of the world, and all dangers of earth, water, fire, and wind, be pacified immediately, and may perfect peace and happiness prevail in everyone's hearts and lives. By their generating loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, may the Buddha Dharma last for a long time, and may the sentient beings in this world meet the Buddha Dharma and achieve enlightenment as quickly as possible, determined to obtain the greatest possible benefit from all sentient beings
who are more precious than a wish to enjoy. I shall hold them most dear at all times.
Oh.
I planned to explain how some Dharma is predicted by Buddha, and that story, and then how it is proved, not only the past prediction by Buddha, but it is proved with present 14 days in the Dharma in the United States, in the case of Lama is my teacher, Sovereignty was an outstanding teacher. His center, Geshe-la invited his knowledge many times. And also one of the original Kalachakra initiation in the United States. So what is mentioned, but I think maybe now late. So maybe in case if it happened the next time the talk day, 10 to 20 days, the 10th talk day, then maybe even my mouth is free, then even not sleepy, then I talk a little bit on that. Okay? Yeah, thank you. Okay. Yeah.
Mare. Ila de yo para phagi singdo de kala honi lu.
must apologize. I mentioned about how to cut the cake. They will don't realize and said that ignorance, your ignorance, all in the eye, I guess, existing in the society as it appears. But after that was completely forgot. So that completely forgot. That's the only thing he did. So please, if possible, when you cut onions or vegetables, anything, remember that you don't do like my wife would write it.